Alright, let me take note that Argos's heir is Crete. One moment. Heir is Crete. You're inheriting 90% of the money in the bank. So 98 times 0.9. You got 88 from the bank. I'm gonna put this on top of the money you already have. So you have 95 then. And money-wise, from the experience and fame that Argos accumulated, 41 experience is worth is it 410 silver pounds then, right? So, or
Okay.
no wait, yeah, you would get, because I know that one experience, yeah, would give you 1 silver, so 41 silver, so 410. All right, you would get 410 on top of your 95, so
505.
yeah. Oh. Okay, now it's time to purchase some equipment. You want to get a? Oh, go ahead.
So, uh, the what's it called? The brigantine. Um, what's it called? Like the armor?
You want a brigandine?
Wait.
I would
What's it
have.
called? Let me see.
I would have to recommend plate if you can afford it. The brigandine is as good as plate, but it's heavier. So it's cheaper, of course. It's
Oh, no, sorry. I meant Gambison.
okay. You want a heavy
So,
gambeson? Sure.
uh, well, no, I don't want a heavy one. I just want a Gambison.
Okay.
Um, also, I want a helmet, which I already have.
So you want to
Uh,
upgrade it to heavy helmet?
no. I don't want anything heavy. Can
Okay.
so what's the difference between a warbow and like a longbow?
The warbow is way heavier and larger than a longbow. It can only be used on foot, but has more damage and range, right? And also can only be used
Okay.
by men, right? Or tall men, right? So dwarf cannot use it.
What's the difference between a longbow and a composite bow?
Composite bow is like a longbow but smaller, it's more compact. It is what you can use on horseback. Same, it's way more expensive.
It's the best of both worlds for more money.
Okay, I'll take a composite bow and and a quiver and arrows, 10 arrows.
Composite bow, quiver, and 10 arrows, alright.
What about me, Archer?
Okay, it's gonna cost you £9.
Greek is your first language Spanish?
Mine?
Yeah.
No,
Okay. Is it Portuguese?
no.
Okay.
Alright, anything else?
Oh yeah, a pack.
Okay. What's next?
A pack and a pouch.
A pouch? Okay. Did you say bag
Um,
too?
three. No, only a pack.
Okay.
And 3 torches.
Oh.
Okay.
Let me get um a sh a long sorry, a pole, a slang pole.
Sure. Alright, what's next?
Let me get a grenade and a tinderbell. This would be considered light, right?
What is this on
Okay, so that's £11.
Encumbrance would be considered as light, right?
I can check. Let's see. 10, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 30, 3, 34, 35, 30, 38, 39, 40, 45. You're a medium footman.
Okay.
As soon as you go past 40 pounds, you're a medium footman.
Ah, okay.
You're 45 pounds,
Oh.
not including your
Yeah,
money.
don't be so slow anymore, bro. Come on.
Okay.
Like,
Okay, let me spend 50 copper pieces to get my HP to 4, if I could.
You want to just level up? Cost 100 pounds.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
better deal.
Yeah, I want to do that.
373. 1 experience point. What class?
Yo, when's this gonna start?
I'm gonna go with Thief.
Hey, if you can't, it starts when everyone's ready. So it takes as long as it takes everyone to get ready. So if it's taking too long for you, just drop out.
I'm just
Alright.
curious. Cause like I got kids and I don't want to skip to like 2 o'clock.
Yeah,
I
if we
wanna
take
do
too
it
long to
to
get ready, then
8.
we'll just not play, right? We'll just take a preparation session, I guess, and then next time we might play. But hopefully we can, yeah. We'll speed it up, we'll try to, but it's all
No,
depending on everyone.
I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that I gotta wake up early.
Yeah, if you gotta wake up
It's
early,
late.
you probably shouldn't join this game then. You should probably get some sleep better. Alright?
Yeah.
Good night.
We'll see you next game, dude.
Great
Alright.
for you.
What is bro staring at?
Me?
Alright. Can we
I'm watching
continue,
big
or...
titty anime bitches.
Bro got that Sonic the
Who's next?
Hedgehog new movie mustache.
Come on, let's keep
He
it
was
rolling.
not the main professor.
Trying to keep rolling, but someone's talking still. And... Are we ready to keep going, or you guys still need to chat?
Yes.
Recommend if you
Roar.
need to chat when the game is going on, you can use the game chat, alright? And if you cannot do that and you want to keep interrupting the game, I'm just gonna not play or just gonna drop you out of the game, okay? So, this is
No, we're
always
good. Let's
taking
go. Let's go.
too much time when everyone keeps interrupting, right? And I'm trying to give everyone a fair share of time to prepare, and you don't like it when someone interrupts your turn and then you're interrupting someone else's turn, right? So,
Yep.
god damn it, alright, so, fuck. We're on freaking Greek still. Alright, let's see.
Alright.
Did you want to buy anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to roll my HP.
Right, you wanted to level up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 273 left. Or no,
Oh,
did I
well,
already
no, you
subtract?
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, I got interrupted. My bad. We'll see. Alright, so 1 experience. What class did you pick?
Thief.
1d4. Alright, you're gonna stay at 2, okay?
Okay. Can I re-roll my dexterity?
Sure. Costing you 110 pounds. Is that fine?
No, because I leveled up, right?
Only after you get past level 1, right? Level 0 doesn't really count. It's just picking your class.
Okay.
So it's not
Alright,
really a level
so
up.
can I get a horse, a ride horse?
Riding horse?
Yeah.
Check the prices. Okay, so you want the fastest horse, which is the riding horse? Is that what you meant, or did you want the normal horse?
How much does each cost?
The cheapest horse is only 80 pounds, but if you want a palfrey, which is the fastest horse, is 150 pounds, and that's not including the tack and saddlebags and such.
Yeah, and then the maintenance, the food, right?
Yep. So you probably might want to go with the cheapest one for now. I mean, you can
Yeah,
actually afford the fastest horse if you want.
What's the difference? Like, is it just faster, or is it
It's a
anything
lot. It's a
special?
lot faster. Can't carry as much equipment, but it moves way faster.
While I move, can I shoot, or?
You could, but it's gonna be unstable, right? Unless you're a
Okay,
really good
I'll just
bowman with a
get-
high dexterity, right?
Yeah, I'll get the 80-pound now.
So the Sumter, no wait, not the Sumter, the Rouncy. Okay, so Rouncy is 80 pounds. You need a tack and saddlebags. So tack
Yep.
costs another 50 pounds, and saddlebags cost another 10 pounds. Alright, total price is, let's see, 140 pounds. Okay. That brings
Yeah.
you to 272, 233 pounds. You now own a horse.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
I'm gonna get 10 rations for the guy's hand court. Jets, I think.
10 sets of rations or 9 rations?
9 rations.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, thank you. Alright, Karm's turn. So, Karm, let's see what you've got.
I mean, I did put in a request that
You did
before
say you didn't want to
Ursa.
prepare, right? You said you no prep. Did you mean that?
Yeah, I'm not buying any gear. I before Ursa died, I put in that I was gonna use the scroll to read learn magic or sleep. Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a scroll of it, so I can literally just yeah, know the spell.
A scroll is not the same as a spell. You understand that?
So I can't read magic on it and learn it, or
You can read magic to use a scroll.
It's a spell coupon.
A
so
scroll is
what if I
different.
read it?
A scroll is
'Cause like
not the
in
actual spell. A scroll is just to release the magic in the. It's just a command, so you can release the magic in that scroll, right? It does not actually
It's
teach you how
only
to
like,
cast a spell. A spellbook has instructions
on-
on how to memorize and cast a spell, right?
okay, how much
it's
is a
only
sleep?
like 20.
How,
It's
how
only like
much?
20 copper.
How much is a sleep scroll?
You wanna buy a sleep scroll or you wanna learn sleep in your book?
I'll buy a scroll.
Alright. It's 10 pounds. Is that fine?
Buy me 2 of them.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Then Kuma, Ursa died, so you can
Mhm.
create a new one.
Yeah, my new character's name is Orso. ORSO. That's Italian for bear.
Cutesy bear to be or.
Well, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Your strength is 9, your intelligence is 14, your wisdom is 9.
Okay. Dexterity?
One moment. Your dexterity is
No worries.
14, your constitution is
Ooh.
9, and your charisma is 11.
Oh, hell yeah. But Matthew's there.
You have 1 hit point.
Fuck.
You're gonna start at level 0. You have 5
Orso, no,
coins or 5
yeah.
pounds. What do you want for weapon?
5 pounds. Orso is Ursa's disciple. Not child, but disciple. So he's
Right.
he's the heir.
It doesn't matter. None of you actually have kids, naturally, because you're too young and you also didn't actually find a wife yet. You can have an heir, but the heir does not have to be your son, right? So it could be your disciple, it could be your
Okay,
brother.
cool.
So, alright.
Ursa was getting around to impregnating.
What's
women,
important
but he
is,
never married them.
okay. What is important though is, do you mean that Orso is the heir to Ursa?
Yeah, Ursa was the heir to Ursa's
Right, she named-
fortune.
Okay. So, this is your next of kin or the one to inherit your money. Let's see.
Yeah.
Heir of
Mhm.
Ursa.
And then 10% off of the 100 from the bank for the transfer is gonna just be 90 gold. I mean copper pieces. And I think I just wanna I think also want a composite bow and a shield. And the
Alright,
gambeson.
so you earned 40
Those
pounds
those
from the
three things.
amount of fame Ursa accumulated, right? And then of course you earned another 90 pounds from the bank, so it's 130 pounds on top of the 5 that you start with. So it's 135.
Okay.
Alright. What did you say?
And I'm gonna take out 30 copper pieces, and I'm gonna get a gambeson. I'm gonna get I have a helmet. I'm gonna get a gambeson. I'm gonna get a composite bow with quiver with arrows, and I'm gonna get a shield. First three things I want.
What kind of shield? Normal shield?
Um, what is there a difference between like a long shield and a like I want one that's like body size.
A heavy shield, okay. And a long
Heavy
heavy
shield,
shield.
yeah.
Okay, so 14,
Shield
16,
over is that
15,
composite
14,
bow
15.
and quiver.
Okay, 25 pounds is the price. What else do you want?
Okay, we got all of that. We got the gambeson. Well, yeah, I think he's okay. I think he's okay for now because I don't want to level him up.
Okay. Banking the rest of your money.
Maybe a grenade. Maybe a grenade.
Where are you gonna put it? You gonna carry it around or are you gonna buy a patch for it?
Oh! I forgot to buy a bag. Right. I want to buy a bag and I want to buy a grenade.
Do you want a pouch for the grenade or do you want to put it in your satchel?
I'll put it in my satchel.
Okay, sure.
And he okay.
Do you want
Okay,
the
great.
tinderbox and torches then too or no?
Um. No, actually, yeah. I'll get 3 torches and a tinderbox, and that's all for me.
Taking piss. Be back.
Okay. That was Jet.
I wonder
And
if
then
they
we
got
just
crackheads in
got.
medieval times.
They do. They're just called beggars. The worst type of person you could deal with in medieval times is a rat catcher.
That feels a little
Alright.
personal. Anyway.
Pinecone.
Yeah.
It's gonna be your turn next. Let me grab your sheet, one moment.
No.
Okay, so you've got no money to spend, but you got money in the bank. Do you need to prepare anything?
Who are you
Pinecone?
talking to? Pinecone? Rip, Pinecone.
Hey, sorry guys, sorry. What's up?
Do you need to prepare anything?
I wanted to do what Mitchell tried to do with his HP. Can I train?
Sure, 20 pounds.
Yep, 20 pounds. And does that get me up to 4?
So it's gonna cost 22 from the bank since you gotta pay the bank fee. So you got 18 left.
Yep. That's fine.
For that, you're gonna roll a d4. You can either roll a d4 or you can take 2, which is the average of a d4. And the final option is you can take a +1, as long as it doesn't go past your maximum. My recommendation is take a +1, but what's your pick?
I'm a gambling man. Let me roll.
Oh,
So if you roll, there's a 2 in 6 chance you get nothing better, right? There's a There's
a 1 in 6
a
that get
only
worse.
a 1 in 4 chance you get something better than a +1, right? So, all right, let's see.
Let's roll.
All right, you got nothing out of it. You remain at 2. Because 1 is worse than
Alright,
2.
Look.
oh, God.
Alright, well, I respect you. So
I'm a
you got
gambling
that
man,
out
bro.
of it.
Other than that, how much is a longbow?
Longbow and 20 arrows or 10 arrows and a quiver. Total price £6. Do you want that?
Well, I have a quiver and arrows.
Oh, you just need a longbow
so
then.
can I just...
So okay, to £4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll get a longbow. Please, and I appreciate it. And then that'll be it for me.
All right. The bank fee is 1 extra pound, so 13 pounds is left.
Perfect.
All right.
Oh,
Well, that was
actually,
everyone's prep. So let's take a 5-minute break. When we get
Yeah.
back, we'll start the adventure. Take 5.
Alright, sounds
Okay.
good. Oh, dude, I'm fucking pissed. Every time I roll for HP, I mean, what's that? That's second. I don't think I've ever gotten above 3 for HP.
Let's die
on a
together.
roll.
Let's die together, bro. Let's die.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm looking for a bit. Well, I don't want to lose my XP. But then again, it's only
I
1
feel
to get
that.
to level 1. But
Right,
if
and
it-
you're only at 2. You're only at 2 XP.
Yeah, I should have just taken the 1. I was smart, but what can I say, bro? I want sports better. I love the casino. All I gotta
You're
do
a
is
heavily-
get.
Hmm?
Yeah, all I gotta do is get what 7 copper pounds, or well, 9 copper pounds because it's attacks, and then I can roll again. Because I'm not taking the +1. I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
There's a-
I'm always gonna.
Zigden, we're at the. There's a Zigden war camp next to the East Hamlet. Maybe that war camp, we could get those people to help us kill kobolds, and we could level up faster.
Yeah, but wouldn't we have to hire them?
No, wouldn't they? If they're a war camp, I would think that would be already working to fight the kobolds.
Oh! I thought you were talking. I thought that war camp was the kobolds. Oh, okay.
No.
Yeah, maybe we could do that, but I would fear that we'd go up against a similar force we faced last time.
No, orcs is a whole different story. Kobolds, they only use slings. They don't use.
Orcs are much
Uh,
better to fight because they only use melee.
Yeah.
Or
And
from a
last time
distance,
I-
yeah.
Last time I went up against the kobolds, they weren't just slingers. They had some clubbers and daggers, and I remember when we went to the East Hamlet and we recovered it from the kobolds. We got like a bunch of shields, a good bit of armor. That's where that's where I got my
But it was all light shields, right? Light shield.
Yeah, it was a light. They were light shields, but they had like heavy helmets or heavy gambesons. It
Okay.
was one of the two.
But they
That's
wouldn't
all I know.
anymore, because we
Took those guys out.
That was just one portion. I guarantee you, bro. They're gonna have more, and that was just an offensive. It has been a while. That was maybe last week, so it could be different. I don't
Maybe
mind
so,
doing that.
But you know, when we win, their forces diminish. But if we lose, that's when they keep going back up.
Yeah, we did win that fight, and it looks like since we got the war camp there, we've been winning. So maybe we could, but Mitch is.
But let's hear the
attacking,
daily
so-
mission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
What are you
That-
thinking, Mitch? Rat cave?
I mean, we should. I don't think
The
we
red
should-
cave is already, there's no use for it. We should find a new cave or either do one of those, I think.
Yeah.
I
Daily
just don't want to
mission
go
or
fight the
war
war
camp.
again.
Dude, I'm down with
Yeah.
it, finding a new cave. I really am.
Yeah.
We
I
should
say
just walk around.
Unless we
as
all
much
get
as
wiped, then
possible.
unless we all get wiped, then maybe we could go to the cave next adventure. But I feel like
Let's
we
just
should-
walk around the map. Let's just walk around the map and see how many encounters we can get.
Mhm. Hopefully, we get like a nice little. We can take a little have a little mission to the East Hamlet. That would be nice.
Yeah.
East Hamlet sounds good. Or we could go to that big. We could go to the big town all the way up there. It's like a fortress.
The fort. Oh, well.
It's to the northeast. It's high up there. Past the cave of Zigdan. Northwest, yeah, sorry. Past the northern hamlet. It's like 3 hours away.
All right, gentlemen.
Really
it's been
bad
roughly
with
5
east and
minutes.
west.
Let's
Set a
get
timer
started
for
here.
7
We
minutes.
gotta. Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, Rip, you're right.
your party is, as usual, banding together in the village of Zigdan for another adventure. Today we have roughly 6 of you, so it should be a decent run. Just yesterday, just to give you an idea of what happened, we lost some adventurers. We lost one of our highest level characters to the south in the Orklands. Argos, the swordmaster, died out there. But it's the last day of the first game week of May, so it's the last day of early May. And currently we're standing in the streets of Zigdan. The village has offered you, your crew of 6, a new quest this week. So if you're interested, you can get with the villagers so they can provide you with some information on what's going on. But there's still trouble to the south if you're interested in helping out there. There's a good push to the east. Forces of Zigdan are gathering to the southeast, just beyond the hamlet. That way the hamlet's no longer at any risk. They're going to be pushing out either north or east soon to help drive the kobolds off. But a new enemy has arrived. It's the orcs, right? They're taking on our southern border. We are to receive reinforcements soon, as news is spreading throughout the land. The northern side of the hamlet or the village has been secured. The dog Eratos was killed a few days ago, right? And his band of dogs were disbanded.
Let's go, guys. Good job.
So he did
Yep,
nothing
yep.
about that. Let's see. But yeah. What do you guys think? You guys want to take on this new task though? The village of Zigdan has a new task for your crew if you're interested. If you want to help the village in particular, they need adventurers to the south to help with the war, right?
With
Let's
the
get some
orcs?
info. Yeah,
Yep.
with the orcs probably.
That's what they're gonna hire adventurers for naturally. That's what they need help with.
We're gonna die.
DM, oh wait, not DM. Captain, I recommend that we either do the kobolds or take the mission in town.
I was thinking kobolds. We fought them before and we haven't really dealt with them, but the orcs are ravaging the southern hamlets. So we should probably... Okay, if we fight the orcs, we need to be ready to run away and try to take every encounter with us
The
as a
village is
priority in our own
expecting
safety.
an assault on the hamlet soon. The ruins. They're gonna take the ruins soon and establish a foothold there. So we gotta send some men in there to defend the position, right? And you're being hired to do that. Your team has been
How
hired.
many
to join
how many
the
orcs
We've
did you
done
guys fight
really-
last time?
We fought against 8, and we got 3 killed, and then there were a good 30 plus in the area.
So there's
total.
a defensive going on if you want to join that. Defending is a lot easier than
is there
attacking.
Is there
Okay,
any
let's do
information
the
on the amount of
defensive then.
militia that's gonna come?
No,
with
it's
us?
it's easier. We can do it, and then if we need to run away, we'll just fight from the back lines.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I got my longbow, so I can play range.
Yeah, I
but
bought a
it-
short bow. I can get some heals. We'll do it.
Hey, but just a heads up, they're heavily armored, so it's gonna take a lot to hit them.
Maybe we can sleep them. Let's see if we can get them grouped up. We got to get there first before we do any of this. So
Do we have any spellcasters here?
yeah, we do.
Also-
We need the sleep scrolls, yeah.
There's also rumors in the tavern. Some of you have heard recently if you're interested in looking into it. But with the push in Fort Vananier, pushing through the mountain range, they have discovered a ruin of an old fortress out there. They're hoping that they might hire on some adventurers to help clear the ruins. It's apparently full of monsters, but if we
Ooh.
can take the ruins, we have a new fortress. So there's another fortress
Ooh,
in these mountains
Oh, that
directly
could
west
be
of
a
Fort
lot.
Vananier.
ooh, that sounds way cooler than orcs.
Yeah,
low-key.
it really does. It really does.
Yeah, I'd rather do
What
that.
about the kobolds? What about the kobolds?
Kobolds
don't-
suck. They're
Kobold
trash.
front, if you want to join
Yeah.
that, they're doing pretty well. Zigdan is hiring troops, gathering troops to secure the position. Most of the troops are falling back though to help secure the hamlet right now. So
I want to go into the unknown fortress. I
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
do it.
Yeah.
That would be
We could
not
get
helping
cooked, but-
Zigdan.
Sounds
You would not
scary
get
as
paid
fuck.
to take this. You
Hey,
would get paid
hey,
by
hey.
possibly
Oh.
Fort Vananier. they'll pay you to help hunt monsters down in there. But if you're getting paid for that, they're paying you so that they can claim the fortress for themselves, right? They're paying mercenaries and all.
Wait, if
and
we
adventurers.
claim, so if we clear the fort, can we claim it?
You will be fighting against them then, right? So once you take
Oh.
it, you have to defend it against Fort Vandermeer, right?
It's not even their fort, huh?
Oh
What?
God, on gang.
Why are they gonna do that?
They want people to go clear it for
okay.
them so they can secure the fort for themselves, right?
Yeah,
ruins
yeah.
to
Okay.
the fort.
Alright.
I get it, it's their
Alright,
mission.
I'm down.
If
I'm
you
down for
secure
that.
the fort
Whatever.
and
Can we-
claim it
can
for
we have-
yourself,
can we-
then they're
can
gonna
we-
just kill you after
Okay.
that.
Can we have the treasure then that's inside the fort or leftover stuff?
They
Yeah,
don't-
I'm down. Let's go to the fort. Let's go find
We
out.
just won't tell them. We just won't tell them what we find.
Right. They are hiring you to clear monsters, not to. I mean, if you find treasure, yeah, you can sell it to them. They'll pay
I'd be
you
like,
for
there
it.
was no treasure, and they're like, I don't recognize that fucking pile of gold that you are carrying right now.
This shit ain't yours, bro.
We were like, bro, no, it was in my bag the whole time.
Yeah, Ben had this. All right. but
Okay, we're
keeping
gonna
the
do
same
that
strategy.
then.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the same strategy though. If we go into anything we can't handle, we're gonna have to be on the
Bounce.
defensive. Yeah,
Bouncing.
bounce. All right, I don't care. I'm not losing half my squad again.
All right.
Oh,
You guys
God.
wanna?
All right. Yep,
Yeah,
let's
journey
go,
for
let's go
Vandermeer.
find out
Journey
what this
for-
big creepy towers that got going on.
On God, tell him, Captain.
Okay.
Can,
So you'll
can
leave the
we
war
recruit?
front.
Can we recruit Dragon?
We're gonna take the roads. We're gonna travel straight there. We're gonna be as efficient as possible.
All right. Rumors are that
Okay.
territories here to the west have been no longer affected by the thugs because they were cleared out, but now they're being affected by a new enemy, and that is the goblin race, right? They usually attack at night.
Oh
These fucking
no.
little bitches.
What
So
time of
the
day is it then?
goblins are rumored to
when
be
we
in
leave?
these grasslands, right? But they
No
particularly
one
like
likes
to
a fucking
hide
goblin.
along the trail here and raid caravans, right?
Mm.
And the rumor is that they don't get close to you, right? They use bow and arrows, so they're like guerrilla fighters. You'll never see them; they'll just snipe you.
Okay, should we just cut straight, like go dead at Fort Vandermeer?
Another safe way to get
Instead
to
of
Fort
doing it
Vandermeer
there?
is by boat, right? So you can get to the North Hamlet and take a boat there. There's fishermen or boatmen that will boat you across the waters, and then you can just travel
That's
west to
gonna
Vandermeer.
cost us though, right? There's gotta
Oh,
be
bro,
a
let's
fee for
take the
that,
boat, bro.
Transportation
Ain't no
fee,
cracking in
if
the
you
lake
want to
or
get on the
nothing.
ferry, it's gonna cost you each 1 copper pound.
That's fine. I'll pay for everybody. Just send them across.
Yeah, I
Mitchell,
appreciate that, Captain.
can we also recruit Dragon before we go?
Does he have equipment? Is he ready to go?
Dragon
Is he
has
even here?
equipment.
Is he
He's
here?
here.
Hello?
Dragon?
Yeah.
Dragon.
Okay.
All right, yeah, get in the party. I'm paying for everybody to go across the ferry.
Okay, if you want this new player, this other player to join in, I can add him to the roster, but he will not have any prep time. Prior to this, if you wanted to prepare, it will take in-game time, right?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright, by the way, we're already an hour into our game, I believe. So, you guys all are good to
No.
continue, or you guys want to end it here?
I'm still good to go, guys.
Anyone
We're
need to
good to
drop out?
continue.
We are 1 hour into our game already.
Go.
Maximum 3 hours.
Yeah,
We're already
we-
1 hour in.
It has not been an hour yet.
Yes, it's about to be in 7 minutes. We started at 3:30.
Okay.
Right.
Let's
So, you guys
hurry up,
okay
get
with
this-
continuing, or do you guys need a break, or do you guys want to end it?
Now let's get this guy in, and then we're gonna leave.
Okay. So to the North Hamlet, you guys travel across the trail. Okay. And upon arriving at the North Zigden Hamlet, you make your way through the streets and toward the docks, I suppose, to get the ride. Is that right? Or do you want to do something else?
No, we go to the docks to get a ride.
Alright. The ferryman tells you the price. He says, "Morning, gentlemen. It's gonna be 1 copper pound for each of you, but for the horses, it's gonna be 2 pounds. Cart is gonna be 1 pound as well."
Yeah, I'll pitch in.
Alright.
Let me pitch in. Where's my? How many do I have? What?
So
14?
I'm gonna
14 copper
just
pounds?
calculate the total price for your crew to get across. Jet's gonna cost 2 pounds because he's a hand cart. Metro's gonna cost looks like 1 pound. And Crete, you're gonna cost 3 pounds because you've got a horse. And then Harry, you're gonna cost £1 because it's just you. So you're at £7 right now for a price. Orso, you're gonna cost £1, so we're at 8. Pine, Kill and Rip is gonna cost £1, so we're at 9. And then Dragon's gonna cost another pound, so we're at 10. It's gonna cost 1 silver pound total to get across.
I'll pitch in 2 copper. So just take 2 copper out, and that puts it down to
Okay,
8.
so Rip puts in 2. You're using your bank money? That's gonna be 3 then. You sure?
Oh wait, it's in the bank?
Yeah, your money's in the
I
bank.
must have done. Okay,
Fine.
yeah.
They know they do direct deposit.
Okay.
You wanna use your bank notes? So how the bank money
Yeah.
works is that you guys have bank notes, right? So it's like dollar bills pretty much, right? Instead of coins.
Yeah, no,
So,
no, that's fine. Take 3 out for 2.
okay.
Thanks for chipping in.
Yeah, no problem, man.
So you pay 3, but it's only worth 2, so you're at 10 in the bank then. We still gotta pay 8.
I'll pay the rest. Go ahead, DM.
Alright. And you have your money in the bank, right? It shouldn't be on your character.
I do all of it. Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll keep gold on me.
172 in the bank. Banked copper pounds.
Yeah, I should have mine's bank too.
172.
Let's get on that ferry.
It's actually not a boat. It's a giant winged lady.
Alright. Cost you 9, so you're at 161 in the bank. Alright, you hop on the ferry. The ferryman does let you know that although his ferries are very secure, it's not it does not prevent it from being attacked by lake bandits,
Kraken.
right? Thugs. So yeah, Vikings. So this is Great Lake here, it's 3 mile by 3 mile lake, and often raiders from across will come out. You know, thugs are hired by Fort Nevis or
Yep.
Neves
Yes.
to, of course, raid our shores, right? So they'll often, of course, attack any boatman on the way there if they're brave enough, right? We're gonna roll to see if we get attacked on the way. Very low chance of getting attacked, but there's still a chance.
Can I prepare a sleep scroll and a shield?
Alright. Your party has made it across the waters, and you made it to the shore along Fort Vananier. There's a trail from the docks, an old trail that leads directly west to Fort Vananier. So what you discover here, mark it on your map.
We'll take it.
I just want to keep
Right
an
now.
eye for any caverns.
There's a hamlet here. Okay, right here. Alright, so this is the eastern hamlet of Fort Vananier. Alright, so party leader, are we ready to continue, are we ready to move our party west to the fort, or do you want to do something else? Who's the party leader, by the way? Is it Mitchell or is it someone else?
Yeah, what's up?
You're the party leader, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, let me
What are
fix
we
your
doing?
nickname, so if you need new nicknames.
The Rat Slayer.
That's like Greek needs Crete. And then Kuma needs Orso. Alright, we should be good. Yeah, so you made it across the trail to Fort Vananier. It took you roughly an hour to hike. Safe travels. You make it toward the fort. As you approach the gate, the guards hold you and ask you to identify yourselves and state your business.
Captain Mitchell, you got that?
Yep. Here we're here to go clear that fort you guys would want done.
Alright, the guards are confused and uncertain of you. They say, "Who exactly are you? And what fort do you speak of?
Oh, you
I
talking about?
step in. I step in. Here, let me.
Good
Step
job.
In. I go like. All right. Well, this is our Captain Mitchell, who you just talked to. We are a part of his crew. We're here to take up a job at the Fort Vananier. We've heard of a fort out west that is abandoned, and they're hiring us to go clear it out. We've heard of ancient battles and monsters there, so we're looking for a good job and a good fight. Please give me a good roll.
Alright, the guard is still a little uncertain of who your crew is.
This guy.
Or what you mean. But he says, oh well, alright, I understand
Like,
you might
I
be
need to see your
adventurers.
supervisor.
But I ask what fort because, of course, we are trying to besiege Fort Neves, northeast of here. But also, of course, there's the other fortress that was recently discovered a few days ago to the west. If you're interested in directions, directions can be found at the tavern nearby, just in the surrounding hamlet. There are plenty of guides hiring on crews to take across the fields and into the mountains, if you're interested. But yes, the Lord of Vanir is indeed hiring troops to prepare expeditions and forays into the west, right? If you're interested, and he's only paying for hits at the moment. He's heard of it, he wants to take the fortress for himself, and if you're interested in helping him, bring heads back. That's all we want. We cannot provide you the directions of the fortress. This was not discovered exactly by us, but the troops of Vanlanir. So, we are the guards. But there's an army encamped to the southwest. If you haven't heard, we're trying to take on the goblins. We have a fortress directly southwest of here, or not fortress, but an encampment directly southwest. They might have more information on how to actually find this fortress to the west. But Lord Vananier is actually not very knowledgeable, or none of us here are very knowledgeable of where the fortress is. But we know who can help you, which is to the southwest. And we know that the Lord here will pay you for the heads of those monsters.
Okay. Well, I thank you for
appreciate it,
your
guard.
information.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Good hunting to you, adventurers.
Talking at the same time is awkward. We look like a terrible party.
But yeah.
Well, okay.
He does not let you through the
We're gonna
gate
head on our
because
way.
he only lets people through the gate that request to go in.
Oh, we
for
got
good
we got
reasons.
no business. We got no business here. We're going straight southwest. Fuck this guy.
All right, your crew is making their way southwest.
Yeah.
I want to be on the lookout for caverns.
Okay.
Why are you gonna go spelunking, you cave diver?
Cave dive ahead of.
All right.
He sees like a 4-inch hole. He's like, oh my god.
You're making your way southwest. Do you want to use the trail or do you want to go cross country across the fields?
We're gonna use the trail.
Let's just look.
Okay, sure. Use the trail and then go directly west. The trail makes it a lot easier to go south at least.
Yeah.
By the way, the time of day is currently. This was an hour. This was an hour. This was an hour. An hour at Fort Vananier. Okay, so it's 12 p.m. actually. When you are about to leave, do you want to stop in the hamlet around Fort Vananier for lunch? You guys can get some food. Your crew is hungry. They haven't eaten lunch yet.
Yeah, I'll buy everybody food. Everybody's 1 copper, right?
Yeah. Yep. Fort Vananier's grassland territory, and grasslands are very good at producing meat
Mitch, I'll cover for me. I got
and horses and such. So, food here is actually pretty delicious. When you get into the tavern here, they provide pretty cheap mutton, right, to eat. So you get on there to buy some meat.
Some big old goat.
Typically, mutton, a meal of mutton will cost like 2 coppers to feed 3 people, right? Here it's half the cost. 1 copper feeds 3 people here, and you get to eat a very delicious mutton stew, right?
Damn.
Mutton steak.
2 copper.
Thank the Lord of Vananier.
Or lamb chops and such, right? It's very delicious. Very high in protein and fat.
Hey, yo, you guys want to buy some rations from this shit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, spend 4 copper to buy it. You know, instead of 2.
All right. Well,
I'll throw 1.
I'll just pitch in 1 copper for.
Well,
3
rations are
meals.
different. Rations are, right, preserved foods. It's not meat.
Okay.
You're trying to buy
Yeah,
protein
it's not like
here?
you don't. You're not getting a to-go box. There's no fridge in a backpack.
Okay, so if you're
Okay,
trying to buy
fair.
the meat here for cheap, that's fine, but the meat will spoil, right? Rations don't spoil, but that's not exactly meat.
I
That's
say
like
we just
salted.
eat and we go, guys. We go fight these fucking things and then we'll come back.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
enjoy some,
Okay.
and it costs 1 cup for 3 to eat a meal here.
So
So
two.
there's 6 members in your crew, right? So it should, no, 7. Alright, so now it's gonna cost you roughly £3 to feed your crew. But with bank cost, bank fees, it's extra £1. Mitchell, you say you will pay for it?
Yep, I got it.
Alright, so you're down to 157
Yeah,
pounds.
look at my sugar daddy, bro. Shit.
Pays for the meals.
DM,
Yeah.
Should get him a Snickers bar.
DM. While we're eating, I'm gonna like raise a glass and ask if anyone wants to join us on our journey to the ruins.
Bro, stop soliciting people. We got enough. Fuck, bro.
Okay.
Alright, let's see the crowd's
Man
initial
just
reaction
man
to
just
this.
wants bodies.
I don't think it's
It's
a
a
bad
good
idea.
reaction.
Oh. Oh,
Okay.
+1. Okay.
There are definitely
Good.
some folk in the tavern this evening that are interested in joining your crew for the foray to the
Okay.
last day. So
A 12 is very rare. Holy shit.
there's actually 3 people interested in joining your crew. There's a
We'll
man
take
named
'em.
Rolak. He says, "Hell yeah, I'll join." And there's a guy named, or a girl named Ruiza. She says,
Oh.
"Could I join
girl?
too?" And there's
I call dibs. Alright,
another
girl.
guy
back
named
off.
Vexor. His name's Vexor. He's like, "I would like to join this crew as well."
I'm ugly as
Okay.
fuck. Never mind.
There's 3 different people in the village tavern, or the hamlet's tavern, that are interested in joining your crew.
Okay.
You want to hire all of them?
Yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
go
hire
with
all of
April.
them. We're gonna hire all of them, and what we're gonna do is we're also gonna promote my mapper, Rip or Pinecone, to party captain, and I'm gonna drop and go back to town because I have to go.
All right.
Alright. Sorry, Mitch. Hey, appreciate
Yep.
it though.
Yep. Well, love you guys.
Hey.
Have good luck.
Good night.
When we get that copper,
Thank
I'll
you.
repay you, bro. Trust.
You the man. Thank you.
Yep. Hey, take care. Alright. Yeah, so now we're gonna really need to start pitching in. So how much is it gonna cost to hire these guys?
All right.
Wait,
so
I
first
should
of
have
all,
cleared that with DM. Is that okay, DM?
it's fine.
Mitch, are you gonna pay
Alright.
for the people? Are you gonna pay for the people, Mitch?
Here's 5
He
copper.
already
Bye.
left. So Mitchell leaves the party,
Hey, he
but
said
we've
give me
got
5
Rolag,
copper.
Roiza, and Vexor to hire. But naturally, you only can have 1 employer for each, right? So, who would
Mhm.
like to actually hire them? Who wants to do the negotiations? The one that
I'll take
offered
the-
to
I'll
hire
take the
was
girl.
Orso, right?
Yeah, I'll take the girl and I'll take the second guy. Who's gonna get the first one?
Vexor?
I'll get the
Okay.
Wait, I can only take one, right? Can I take 1 or 2 people?
Well, it depends on your charisma, of how many you can manage,
Okay.
without losing morale or anything like that.
Alright, make his charisma.
So, also, your charisma is 11. You can hire up to 4 men, right? 4
Ooh.
retainers, maximum.
Okay.
You can hire both Ruiza and Vexor if you want.
Yeah, I'll take them.
Alright, they don't have very much. Both of them own simply a sheath dagger on their belt and clothing and a helmet. Aside from this, Ruiza also owns a pouch with a small silver mirror. Vexor owns a pouch with a set of dice. Aside from
Can I
that,
ask them what their strengths are?
Let's not get into that. Or can we? Oh, okay, okay. Let's just do this right quick. Wait, nobody has
hiring,
to drop out
negotiations
at all anymore, right?
is a somewhat lengthy process, right? Your hiring's going on, it's employment. So the first guy you're trying to hire on is a girl. Her name is Ruiza. Let's see. So, turns out she is level 0. She only has 1 hit point.
Oh god. Not the baddie, bro.
Baddie's in the back. Baddie's in the back.
Yeah.
She has 14 strength.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
She has intelligence 12, wisdom
Okay, hold on.
9,
Not bad.
dexterity is 6, constitution is
Oh.
6, and charisma is 10.
Yeah, I knew she was hot. I knew she was fucking hot. Damn it.
Other notes about her is that her equipment is standard equipment that most folks own these days in these war times. She wears a helmet on over her head is clothing. Also, her weapon is a sheath, dagger, and she also owns a pouch
The mirror.
with a small
Don't forget.
mirror in there.
Yeah, silver.
Yeah,
silver.
let's get.
Yep.
I want to get her a spear. I want to get her a spear.
And another thing to know about this woman is her personality, right? Or what she was before
Okay.
this. You know, you're hiring her on. Apparently, she is a beggar. She's a homeless girl
Okay.
and has warts.
You got a home with me, though. She has what?
She has warts.
She got,
Wart?
she got the
Damn.
warts off.
That ain't nothing nowadays.
Right.
That's more
Right.
like
At least you don't got
$4.
the plague, honestly,
Yeah.
or syphilis.
You want to cook, bro? Oh man.
All right. What about the other two?
Alright, that was Roriza, and then the other one is Vexor. So you're trying to hire Vexor, possibly. Let me give you his
Yes.
Yeah,
statistics.
I'll look at that for.
Alright, Vexor's has 4 hit points. Strength is
Alright.
7, Intelligence is 10, Wisdom is 13.
Dexterity, come on. Lock in, bro. Lock in.
Alright,
Come on, Vexor. Just lock in with the dexterity, please.
12 Dexterity, Constitution 18,
Okay.
Charisma 12.
Fuck. Constitution 18. Goddamn.
Alright, and his equipment, he owns a dagger and a pouch of dice, aside from the standard gear.
Okay. And I'm gonna get him. I want to get him a bow. I want him to have I want him to have a longbow. Wait. Fuck. Let me see the bows again, real quick. Items. And does anybody want to hire the third
Another
guy?
thing about this guy is before this, he was a fortune seeker.
Fuck it.
Mhm.
I'll hire the third guy.
So he does anything, or he knows he's very knowledgeable, and he used to, before this, he was often seeking his fortune, right? That's Vexor.
Okay.
Alright. The last one that
I'm
you
gonna-
might be interested is Golag. So,
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and hire him.
Please
let me give you
gotta
his
be a tank.
notes, information. Alright, so this NPC is Golag. He has 1 hit point.
Fuck.
He has a strength of
13.
13.
Okay.
Intelligence is 10. Wisdom is 10. Dexterity is 11. And he has a constitution of 8, charisma of 15. Something to know about this character, how he behaves, is that he is indeed, he has a bad reputation, so he's chaotic, right? Not a very trustworthy guy, apparently, right? He's walking around, he's like not very trusting. He's got a pretty cruel looking face. He has a vendetta against goblins, right? So chaotic,
Oh shit.
goblin hater, with an arrow in his knee,
Oh fuck.
or with busted knee.
A busted knee. He took an arrow
Okay.
to the knee before. Okay, got it.
Yep, he was shot by a goblin on the trail one time. So
Mhm.
he got a limp, right? When he walks around. Maximum speed is always
Okay.
90 feet instead. Alright,
Oh yeah. So I want to hire both of them. That's 20. That should be 20. 20 copper, and then I want to get her. I want to get her a spear, and I want to get her a shield, and I want to get him a shield.
hey, let's do
Uh,
one at a time, alright?
yeah.
Okay, let's
I
make
want
it
to get
easy.
her.
So first,
Yeah.
you want to hire who first, Vexor or Roiza?
I'm hiring Roiza.
Alright.
I'm hiring Vector.
As you begin to offer her a job, you do have to insure her equipment, right? Naturally, you insure her equipment, you pay for it, therefore if she dies, you don't owe anything to her family or anything like that. You can literally keep her gear.
Doesn't have
There
anything.
would be no
She's a beggar.
consequences. So she's joining your
Right.
crew perhaps as a, she's You're hiring her on as a retainer, going over the paperwork,
Mhm.
right? So it's a legal thing, right? Um, Now she's legally binded to you as your servant, right? For just this adventure.
Forever? Oh,
No, until she quits or you fire her.
okay.
But there's some legal obligations, right? So
hmm
she cannot just kill you and take your gear, right? In the middle of your adventure.
Right.
And you cannot do the same. So you're signing paperwork right now, you're going over the gear. You get to insure her equipment. Her equipment's worth, let's see, 5, 9, 10. And then the silver mirror is 11. Okay, so wait, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Alright, to insure his equipment is 26 pounds. Are they willing to pay 26 pounds to insure her equipment?
Will I pay 26 pounds to insure her equipment?
Right,
Yeah, I
that's
will.
the first step to hiring her. Okay, so you're gonna hire her for 26 pounds.
Wait. I'm not gonna insure her mirror. I don't want to insure that fucking mirror. I'm gonna tell her to leave that alone. Like leave it where it
Leave
is.
it behind? Okay, she will leave it
Yeah.
at her home. Which she actually does not
Isn't-
own a home. So,
We'll leave it where we signed the paperwork at the place.
alright, well, no, she's not gonna join you if you cannot insure her mirror.
Toss it in my cart.
Well,
That's not the point
I
of
need to
insuring
insure
her
it,
mirror,
or I
right?
can.
You're insuring her mirror so that if
Okay.
you kill her, right? If say you go kill her off, right? You can't just keep her
Mhm.
gear after that, right? There's no consequences to stealing her
Okay.
gear.
Okay. Does anybody
paid
want to
for
give
it.
me 10 copper just for
She's
this?
gonna make the
so that
money, and
we
her
can have
cousin
one
Ken will take it.
I'm not gonna hire my guy. You can take the 10 copper out of my bank.
You're not gonna hire the vendetta guy?
I don't have enough money if I'm insuring your shit.
Real.
You still want to do this?
Well, we're not gonna take her though. We won't take her. We'll take the other two guys.
We're gonna take the guy with the
Just
limp.
give the guy with the limp. He can shoot really well.
Oh, I didn't see that.
She can shoot better than her. Shit. Take Vexer and take
Yeah, we'll take it too.
Golag.
Okay, so to pay for her fee, you guys gonna split the fee? So the one hiring is still
No,
Orso.
we're not. We're not gonna take her. I'm just gonna take Vexor.
Okay, so you tell her no, that you don't need her. What's your reaction to this? Reacts poorly, right? So you offer the job, and then she comes and offers to join you as you go over the legal obligations, and then you say you don't want to hire her. She reacts negatively and says, you know, well, fuck you, right? I never wanted to join actually then, right? This guy's a loser.
You actually did, bitch.
And she walks off.
You actually did, bitch. What the fuck?
And Gulag and Vexor see you calling her a bitch. They react negatively. Gulag says, don't ever say that again, right? Your crew is a piece of trash, right? How dare you call this woman a bitch? She just offered to join you and risk her life for you, right? And then Vexor reacts
intervene right here?
positively and just kind of like
go, Vexor!
nods in agreement with you and says, we
That's
did,
right.
he did not need you. He needs me, right?
Exactly.
Golag and Raiza leave your crew, or the chance of hiring them is over, right? And Vexor's maybe still willing to join you, right? To insure his equipment, it's gonna cost 5. Let's see, 8, 9, 10, 10, and then his dice cost another 10 pounds. He bought a very nice set of dice, so 19,
What the fuck?
20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 pounds to insure Vexor. Do you want to insure him?
Insure
It's a hiring
him and
cost.
hire him, so that's gonna be 30 altogether, right? 33?
Well,
34?
to hire him, it doesn't cost anything typically, right? Just to insure his equipment, though, will
Okay.
cost money.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay for him. I'll take him, and I'm gonna get him another crossbow.
So typically, this is insurance fee, by the way. You pay it, but you can actually get the money back after the adventure. Like if you fire him,
Yeah.
he will give the money back to you, right? So. at
Or
least
if they
some of it.
die.
So, if they die, then the money goes to their next of kin because their equipment was lost then, and typically you can just steal their equipment then, right? Makes sense,
Yeah.
right?
Does make sense. Thank you.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
get
you can
past
just-
that. I'm done.
So you're gonna insure his equipment. It's 24 pounds.
I did. I said yes already.
Okay, let me see how much money you've got. 96 pounds in the bank,
On
right?
me.
How are you carrying
No.
96 pounds on you?
It's heavy? Okay, never mind. Yeah, in the
96
bank.
pounds, right?
It didn't say bank, so I didn't think it was in the bank.
Okay. Let's assume that's in the bank then. Okay. Otherwise, that means you lost your money on the way here. You were dropping money on the trail, and you would
Oh,
keep
fuck
what
that.
you could hold, right?
Right. I'm just dropping copper pieces as we're walking, like where I'm leading a trail.
Alright, so the price then with the bank fees is actually going to be 27 then. You have to pay the bank fee too. Alright, so 96, 76, 89. Oh no, sorry, 69 is left. You only have 69
Okay.
pounds in the bank left. You were able to pay for his insurance
Crossbow.
equipment. So
And a crossbow.
you want to buy a crossbow for him too?
Crossbow and arrows, yeah.
Alright, crossbow and corals and quiver and sling. Okay, so 6 pounds total. With a bank fee, it's 7. So
Okay.
alright, we are at 62 pounds left. Purchased your new retainer, a slung crossbow quiver, and corals.
Alright, so we're ready to go now, alright?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell the other guy if he wants to come, he can come. But if he dies, he dies. It's on him. He's just kind of chilling with us if he wants to. If not,
No,
it
he
is what
left
it is.
already.
Oh, the other guy
Yeah,
left.
we
Ah, fuck
only
him.
got one guy.
Yeah, he was like, don't call that beggar a bitch. Like, bro,
He got
you
warrant.
like he got warts and you have one knee. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so yeah, let's just make our way down south.
Let's roll. Yeah.
The trail.
Okay. Just to let you guys know, we are about to be, I think, 1.5 hours through our game. Half the time.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys need a break, or are you guys good to continue?
We're good.
We're all good.
Unless
Right.
you need a break, DM.
DM, what time of day is it?
It is currently, you had lunch earlier. You spent an hour talking to these folk, so it's 1,300 hours.
Alright, so it's
1
It's
p.m.
1 in the afternoon, guys. So let's just make our way to the camp, see what time we get there.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, we're making our way south, and then yep, right before we
South along
cross
the trail takes you half an hour to get to this position, and then west to the war camp. Take you roughly an hour total to get to the war camp, but you use the trail to get there instead of just going cross country across the fields. Either way, it take you around the same amount of time, but one side might be more safe and more dangerous, right? So the trail is indeed patrolled by Fort Vandenberg every now and then, so at least there's men who move across it every now and then from the fort all the way to the village. But there's no chance of encounters. Alright, rolling to encounter the goblins. No. Alright. Monsters and soldiers. No. Safe travels. You encounter no one on this trail. Then you can venture across the grasslands. Chance to encounter a monster now. Chance to encounter soldiers. Alright. You make it to the Vandenberg war camp within the hour, right? It's now 1400 hours. You arrive at Fort Vandenberg's war camp to the southwest along the river, right? As you approach the position of the war camp, you can see the war camp consists of trenches surrounding it, and within the or beyond the trenches, within it, the perimeter of the trenches, of course, is the actual camp, right? You see it's surrounded by wooden barriers like stake walls and spike walls and such, and then within that there are tents and small fortifications and shelters, right? There seems to be only one way of passage, which is toward the east, or looks like it's toward the northeast, yeah. So same way from the fort. So that's what you can tell from here. You don't see any other entry points as you approach. So you're approaching, right? The only entrance you see, which is directly ahead. And the first things you see on the approach is along the or among the grasses toward the position. There are some trenches up ahead, and you see like someone stepping up from the trench, waving his arm. Right, it's one of the soldiers. It's a crossbowman. Right, he waves at you from a distance, showing he's
I
friendly
wave
and
back.
letting you know that he's there. Right, as you approach, he sees your crew of mercenaries, your adventuring party. You wave back as you have stated, and you approach the position. And let's see how he reacts to your crew as he sees you pull up. Right, reacts somewhat negatively in favor to your crew. He says, you know, "Good morning, gentlemen. This position's off limits. Please turn back."
I'm gonna ask him that we're here to look for an abandoned fort on a mission from Fort Vadonir. If he's got any information.
The soldier nods and says, "Oh, well, if that's the case, I will find someone who can help you, but cannot let you pass these trenches.
Understood. We'll stay right here."
We are on high alert currently." Alright. He sends
Can I
one of his
ask him-
troops out into the war camp. After
Hey,
half
can
an
I
hour,
ask
he
him why
returns.
they're on high alert?
They tell you they're on high alert due to recent attacks along the trail, so they can't let exactly anyone into their camp, not even, of course, humans, right? Who knows if you're an enemy to them, right? So they've never seen you before, and you bear no coat of arms. Alright. Anyway, yeah, so no visitors allowed in the war camp right now. But someone comes to meet with you, and it's a group of adventurers. Their roster is 11 troops. As they approach your crew, they greet you, and let's see their initial reaction to your crew. It's uncertain of you. They say, you know, "Greetings. You must be interested in the ruin to the south or to the northwest of here. Is that so?"
Aye, aye.
Well, if that's the case, our crew can give you directions, but we can't be of much help otherwise. If anything, the only thing we can really help you with is warning you of what you might find in there. But please have a seat, right? And you sit among the trenches with them. So you can sit in the trenches, but you can't go past the trenches. You climb into the trench with the soldiers, with these adventurers, and he tells you about what he knows. So their troops are talking, chatting, getting to know your crew, but the captains will speak with the captains, right, or the lieutenants and such. So who will speak with their leadership among your crew? Not all of you should speak at once, right? They would not understand you.
I would.
So for surely Rip and anyone else?
Rippin, I
can I get a
recommend. I recommend Dragon.
Wow.
Alright,
Okay,
Dragon,
so the guy
Dragon,
who's not
come with
here.
me. Oh, okay.
It's not here. What?
Jet. Hey man, you and I have been through shit. You're coming with me.
Alright.
You look around, Dragon's nowhere to be seen, right? He deserted the crew.
I'm just kind of with you. I'm not really doing a lot unless I need to.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I'll be doing talking. That's unfortunate though. Oh, now we're what, down to 6?
Yeah, we're 6.
Okay.
Because we have that +1.
Let's continue.
Alright, so you climb down in the trench, and the one talking to their captain is Rip, right? So Rip, you're going to talk to the captain. The rest of the crew, you guys will just wait around. You can talk to the other crewmates in a bit, but we're going to start with the captains. So Captain Rip, you're talking to their captain. He introduces himself as Ragu. So he says, "Well, like I said, not much we can help you with, but we can give you directions and we can warn you of what you might see down there, but can provide you much else aside from information. And none of my crew is willing to go back into that fortress anytime soon. So I can't exactly guide you into the region, but I can point out where the position can be found. Again, my name is Captain Ragu. Nice to meet you."
I appreciate that, Captain Ragu. I'm Captain Rip. I'm the captain of this crew, and okay. Yeah, we're just looking for any information we can get on the ruins. I appreciate you pointing out where it is. Do you have any information on what might be waiting for us there, or what might be on the way?
He nods and tells you. Last time we went there, we spent just a couple of days out there. First excursion to the ruins was pretty solid. We explored down the entry tunnel, we secured the position. We engaged in combat with some small grotesque men. You might know them as the Goblin race to the south. The battle was somewhat fierce. We had a few wounds, but nothing too serious. Further in, the next day, we came across a greater foe. Something way larger than the Goblin. A large, tall hyena man approached our crew. It was quite devastating. We lost half our crew that day. We sent about maybe 6 or so men in, only 3 came back alive. Our full roster is currently 11, but we actually began the expedition with about 20 men, a few deserters, a few dead, and a few left our crew recently. So we only have 11 men in total for our entire campaign.
I understand that, Captain. We've already had some deserters of our own. Apart from the fort, we appreciate the information. Is there anything else we could help you with in case we decide to change our minds?
We don't need help. We are actually on our way. We're recovering here at the war camp, taking a few days to rest here and do small jobs, but we're going to be finding new employment at the fort soon.
Alright, I appreciate it, Captain. If you ever need our help, just let me know. Alright.
For sure. Glad to be of assistance. Good luck hunting to you.
Thank you, and you too.
Alright, and in the meantime, do any of you want to talk with any of the other crewmates? Or party members? Or you guys want to just pass the time?
I want to regroup with my group, and I want to talk to them a little bit.
Well, before you do regroup with your group, I'm giving them a chance to also do some discussion.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, gotcha.
So also, Harry, Crete, Jet, any of you want to talk with the rest of the party?
I asked the biggest guy, I say, hey, look, dude, can we take him? Like, do you think our squad can take him?
He looks your crew over and he's uncertain. You talk to the biggest guy of your group and he's like, I'm not sure, man. I mean, I don't know what your crew is capable of, but there's only, what, 5 of you? We typically went in with about 6 to 8 every time we ran or did an adventure.
Is there treasure? Is there money? Can we grab some stuff from there?
We did find some good shit, I can't lie. Made us quite a bit of money, but only those who actually made it out and did some work. Our captain's pretty selective of how he pays us.
Alright, man, well, thanks for talking, man. I gotta get going, my captain's coming back, so you have a good night, brother.
Good luck, brother. Alright, anyone else want to talk to their crew? Alright, gotta go. Rip, you make your way back to your party regroups, and you guys can discuss further, if you would like.
Okay, I want to say to you guys, just from the sounds of it, I don't like the fact that they went in with 20 and almost lost half their squad. Just us 5 with the NPC, it's gonna be tough. So, I know we've made it this far, but we should really rethink about this. I just want to get y'all's opinions, whether we push forward or we find something else to do.
They got money.
I think
really good money.
I think, like, what I'm gonna be doing is just looking for caverns because I just want to find some new caves. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So.
Okay.
I don't think we should do this.
Yeah.
If 6 of them went in and only 3 of them came back, and there's only 6 of us, I really don't want to go there.
That's what I'm thinking. Is there any chance, ADM? Is there any chance I can go back and talk to the cat?
Sure, yeah. They're on the way back to the war camp. They're welcomed in the war camp because they're known. But you can try to stop them, right? You can like yell for them to come back.
All right, I'm like, hey, Captain, can I talk to you for a sec?
He did not hear you. It was a negative response, so he just continued toward the war camp. The time is currently 1500 hours, by the way, 3 p.m. So they're gone. But the sergeants or the troops along the trench do provide you a chance to maybe talk with them again, right? One of the soldiers say, "Hey, do you want me to go get him again for you?"
I just have a few questions to ask, sir.
Alright, he says, "Sure, for sure. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me ask my sergeant if I can go and fetch him." And let's see what the sergeant says. Alright, Sergeant Nod says, sure, go get him. Right. He climbed out of the trench and rushes back toward the main war camp to go retrieve their captain. And let's see if he accepts the offer. It's uncertain of why, but he makes his way toward you again. It's a captain, just a few of his men this time, not the entire troop. So captain and a few of his men make their way toward you. He sees you again. He's like, Captain Rip, what is it?
Hey, I'm sorry for nagging at you, man, but we've decided we're gonna bail out on going to the abandoned fort. We just wanted to know if there's any other caverns or caves that you've seen on the way there.
Let's see. He's uncertain. He's shaking his head and shrugging. It's like, it's the only place we visited recently. But if you're looking for new work, I do recommend you head southeast. The village of Zigdan is in dire need of adventurers. I heard that there are orcs on the borders to the south. Either that or you can find some small jobs and join the warfront in Vananir. They need troops to the north to help raid the hamlets around the village of Trelcan. That's what we're probably going to be doing next, once our crew is fully recovered and we hire some new men.
Alright, I appreciate it. Hey, I'm gonna talk this over with my group. We might end up joining you on the front up north. If not, then I'll see you some other time. But hopefully soon.
Have a good rest of your day. He makes his way away.
You too, Captain.
To the war camp. Alright.
Should have went to the kobolds.
Yeah.
I think what I would do if I was gonna choose this is just go north until I find a cave.
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know.
I'm down.
Yep. Y'all wanna look for caves?
Yeah.
I don't wanna get ambushed though, so
I mean, like, I think, I don't know if we're gonna get ambushed. The chances of it are, I guess, kind of high. But what else are we gonna do?
yeah.
Go back to Zigdan?
I mean, yeah, I don't mind going back to Fort Vananir. It's getting pretty late. We should.
I'm
settle down.
about to get off. I think that's all for this session for me. Like, we need a, we lost a captain, a good captain, and this task seems dangerous, like really dangerous. So.
Hey, I'm just thinking, you go to Fort Vananir and try and help on the front up north. Try and get at least some sort of profit that way. Maybe some experience.
Let's do it.
All right. Do you guys want to at least try to just go north and see if there's any caves along the way, and then make our way there?
Take the
North
long
and
way.
northeast.
These are grasslands, by
Yeah,
the way. There are very few caves out here. Grasslands usually are habited, right? Any kind of structures out here would be like buildings and homes and fortresses and castles and temples and such, right? So man-made structures would be in the grasslands. Caves and such will be more so found in hills or mountains and such. This here is a mountainous forest region. This is actually just barren mountains. Rough mountain
Alright,
terrain.
well, Harry, before you leave, I would appreciate it if you tagged along with us to Fort Vananir. I think we should make our way dead north, and if we don't find anything till we pass Fort Vananir, then we head back to Fort Vananir.
Yeah, I think maybe we should go west along the border of the mountains, maybe, or something.
So northwest and then west, and then once we get maybe 2/3 up the tile, we head back to Fort Vananir.
Yeah, take the long way.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go northwest, just right on the border, kind of scout out both lands. Yep. And then once we get about 2/3 the way up the tile, so yeah, right about there, we're gonna, if we don't find anything, we're gonna head back.
Alright, so just move along the border.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, keep an eye out for caves, keep an eye out for stuff, yeah.
Alright, at 15:30 hours, your troop sets out from the war camp.
Is there any way I could drop off or drop out?
Sure. We're still at a settlement. You would drop off, make your way back to Fort Vananir.
Yeah.
Alright, have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time. I'm sorry, guys. Like.
Hey, it's all good. I understand, bro. It's been a long journey already.
Okay. Well, I'll see you guys next session, and I hope you guys get treasure. Be safe and enjoy the game.
Hey,
Bye. You can see you tomorrow.
Nope. See you next weekend.
Next weekend? Okay. Good night, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Waste of fucking time.
So now we have a total of 5 on our crew.
We'll be fine. Come on,
Yeah.
let's just
Let's
trout
keep-
forward. We got this.
Keep the positivity going.
Yep. Alright.
I got a big sword. We're good.
You set out northwest for the border. Let's see if you encounter anything on the way there. Safe travels to the border. You make it along the up ahead. You can see the grasslands begin to become wooded, and there's a dense woodland further west, right? So this is the forest to the west, dense forest or woodlands. At this point, you're moving north along the tree line, still in the grasslands, or do you want to push into the woods? So you want to stay within the grasslands? Do you want to be kind of in the midlands, or do you want to actually be in the woods as you move up the border?
I would rather stay in the fucking grass.
Stay in the grass
but okay.
where it's open. Move in the
Grass.
tree line
What do you
when
think?
there's
What do we
a
think,
lightly
guys?
wooded area.
I think we should do
I think the
Midlands.
Midlands.
Or yeah, the middle end.
Alright,
the
so we got one
Midlands.
grass, one woodlands, I heard. Jet, what do you think?
Midlands. Let's go Midlands.
Midlands, so
Right.
we're a little bit of a mix.
It's a lightly forested region. So you set out into the woods then, but not deep into the woods, just along the tree line.
Yeah,
So
so
now it's wooded.
yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Move into the lightly wooded territories as you move up north, and so you're directly between the woods and the plains now. And you're pushing up north now at this point. Let's see if you encounter anything. So you're already at this position here. You're gonna push up north for about, looks like 1.5 miles. Let's check if you encounter anything. The first mile, nothing is encountered, and you're looking for signs of a cavern. Any signs of a cavern out here? No signs of a cave out here. And you're
What do
checking
we have to
for
roll to find a cave?
signs of alright, yeah, so no signs of monsters, no signs of caves along this border. In the far distance toward the east, you spot, or northeast, you can see Fort Vananier's western hamlet. This is their
That
west
might come in
hamlet.
handy.
You can take refuge there if you'd like.
Yeah, they might know what's up. They might have a better scope of the land, I'd say.
Okay.
Alright, so we're what, halfway up now? Honestly, let's just make our way all the way up the tile, and then
Push another
we
half
can-
mile out. Okay, so you're currently about here. You're doing about half a mile up. So let's see if that. You want to do a full mile, or do you want to just half a mile?
full mile.
Full mile, okay. Alright, no signs of a cavern, no signs of monsters. You made it up to a new change in the terrain. Now it's becoming mountainous up ahead, so it's mountainous forest for the north. To the northeast, it's descending into grassland still, but to the northwest, the you can tell that it's becoming mountainous. So earlier it was just wooded, heavily wooded, maybe hilly here and there, maybe mountainous here and there, but mostly just flat woods, right? Now you can see that the terrain is becoming mountainous woodlands to the northeast or northwest.
Hey, so we've traveled roughly 3 miles. What time of day is it?
About 2.5 miles. You did 2.5 miles north from the war camp. You didn't do this area here, right? So this is a 3-mile line, right? The time of day is currently, let's see, she left at 13:30, or I mean 15:30. So now it's, and you had no trail. You moved up this territory. It's lightly wooded. Okay. Slow you down by maybe 10% maximum. Alright, so lightly wooded terrain, grasslands. Yeah, 10% delay. Rate of movement 1 mile an hour, so 0.9. Okay. It's only about 2 hours later, roughly. 2.5 hours later. So it's currently from 15:30 to it's 1800 hours, around 6 p.m., 6 in the evening, when you made it to the mountain approach. You spot mountains up ahead. forested mountains in the distance.
And we don't see anything.
No caves have been spotted. You have been moving through lightly wooded territories.
Okay, let's just maybe finish up the battle and then see what it is, or
Finish up what?
finish up the tile and then see what it is.
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna make our way up, keep going all the way to the corner of the tile, and stop there.
Alright, so let me just show you a picture of what the territory kind of looks like right now. This is what we got going on. Oh shit. Just like this, lightly wooded, right? Every now and then there's a little bit of dense woods up ahead, but we've got mostly flattish land, patches of woods. So that's what you've been moving through for the past few hours. And you're currently right here, right? You're directly between 3 different territories, right? You've got this mountainous territory, this woodland territory, and this grassland territory.
All right, group. I say we turn around and go back to the west Vinegar Hamlet.
It's also
Captain.
evening hours, so your crew is hungry. They haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah. I think it's about time we turn back around, and maybe we could pick up a job at the West Hamlet, or see if they're going up north to fight the village.
We've got a war camp up here, by the way, to the northeast of your position.
Is that ours or no?
You can't tell, but it's a war camp. You're about a mile away from it. Right, you can see it in the distance, in the grasslands,
I'm
downhill.
hoping God that's ours.
Well, assuming that, seeing that this is our hamlet, right? Why would we have a hamlet without any protection against the enemy territory, right? So probably ours, right?
Very true. Very true. Yeah. All right. Well, I think we're not gonna head to the camp yet, or war camp yet. I think it's best if we turn around and go to the West Hamlet. Is that all right, guys?
Following your rule.
Of course.
Right. So you head back to the hamlet, southeast. It's not very far away, maybe half a mile southeast from your current position. Safe travels. No signs of caves in the distance, or in the grasslands that you move across. At 18:30, 6:30 in the evening, you make it to the hamlet. You make your way inside. Most of the folk are indoors at this hour, right? The hamlet only consists of about a dozen or so buildings, mostly just homes and workshops, right? Homes, workshops, and some storehouses, right? That's it. No shops, no inn, no tavern, nothing like that. It's a hamlet after all. There's not much here. What do you guys want to do here? You want to encamp nearby on the outskirts, or you want to knock on some houses and see if they'll let you in?
Yeah. I think we should look around for jobs. But you said we were hungry earlier, so should we eat, guys?
We should eat.
Yeah.
Rest for the night, get up in the morning and.
There's nowhere to eat
there's
here.
tavern.
I mean, you can try to ask the villagers if they
I
can
got food.
trade food.
Okay.
You can your crew also has food, I think. You have rations.
We have
Yes, okay.
rations. We're just gonna camp. We're just gonna camp for the night.
Alright,
All
encamp
right.
the
I didn't know we
outskirts.
had rations.
Okay, so we'll encamp the outskirts. We'll use up some rations from the carts. Looks like we can use Jet's rations.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 5 members currently, so 5 rations depleted, down to 4. Okay. You guys want to get some sleep for the night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
And yeah, we're pretty much
Let's take a 5-minute
2.5
break.
hours in, maybe 2 hours into our game. You guys want to wrap it up here, or do you want to play another session?
Oh,
another day.
Down
What do
for
we only
another
have?
session, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
wait. If we finish it here, will there be any more sessions tonight, or?
Maybe one more. It's already 5:19 p.m. in my time, and I have to go to bed around 9 p.m. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
yeah,
we should
we're already
take a
in.
finish
break.
We'll take a
We
break.
could run a quick one. Yeah, run a 2 hour or 1 hour, and then continue this one a
But
little
yeah,
further than
typically,
normal.
yeah,
You
one
guys
adventure is one day game time. So if you get some sleep now, it's gonna be the next session at that point.
Mm-hmm.
You guys cool with
If
that?
you're
Alright.
willing, if you're
We'll
willing
wrap
to
it up
do
here
another
then.
one, dear, then we can stop here.
Yep, because if we don't stop here, then I mean, there's nothing else we can do, right? It's already night, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna take a break.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here at Western Vanir Hamlet. Three crew will set their base camp, and the next time you guys start up, you can start from here. Yeah, if we have another game, it'll be in an hour, roughly. Maybe we'll have more
Okay.
players by then, maybe not, we'll see. But thanks for playing, guys.
Hopefully.
This one was a little bit of a bust, but it's okay. Just couldn't find the
Yeah.
job,
It's what-
right?
Mhm.
Alright.
Sorry about that. First captain's bad luck.
It's alright, you did good as
Hey,
captain
you're
though. Good negotiating, good roleplay. So,
kept
got some good information, got
dying.
none of your men killed at least. Just a lot of men deserted your crew.
Yeah.
Alright,
All right. Well, we'll see you in a bit.
yep, have a good night.
Our last captain went gung
You too,
ho,
man.
and we went gung ho. We died.